The bell rings. On the other side of the ring, a lean man with a face marked by years of combat adjusts his mouth guard. This is not just another fight, it is a duel against time, against doubt, and against history itself. His fists carry not only the strength of a lifetime of training but the weight of 2 world titles, something few dared to dream of. He once ruled 2 divisions at the same time, made crowds rise to their feet, and left sportswriters debating for decades the true extent of his glory. This is the tale of a boxer who turned his body into a weapon and his mind into a fortress, who made precision his signature and resilience his soul. This is the story of Tommy Ryan. He was born Joseph Youngs on March 31, 1870, in the quiet town of Redwood, New York. Childhood was short, not from haste, but from necessity. Between the biting cold of winter and hard labor to help support his family, he learned early that nothing came for free. As a teenager, he moved to Michigan, where the scent of freshly cut timber from the logging camps and the metallic clang of factory work mixed with something new, the sharp echo of fists striking improvised punching bags. In that setting, he discovered boxing, not as an elegant sport, but as an art of survival. Every training session was an escape from monotony and a bet on a future he could not yet see. The thin boy with the steady gaze was about to step onto a path that would forever change his life and boxing history. By the age of 17, he was ready to prove he was more than just another dreamer with gloves. In 1887, he made his professional debut and, as if by fate, won with a thunderous knockout. The crowd, used to long, grinding matches, fell silent for a moment before erupting in shouts. Tommy Ryan wasn't just fast, he was precise, almost surgical. His style blended cunning and composure, a stark contrast to the wild fury of many opponents. Soon, victories piled up, and the press began writing his name with respect. Every well-placed punch was a clear message. He was not there to participate, but to conquer. And his climb to the top had only just begun. By the early 1890s, Ryan was already a phenomenon in the ring, his name echoing through fight halls across the country. In 1891, he claimed the world welterweight title, defeating mysterious Billy Smith in a battle that combined flawless technique with almost inhuman endurance. The belt gleamed, but what truly impressed was the icy calm with which he dismantled rivals, punch by punch, without wasting energy. While other champions settled into comfort, he looked upward, toward the next mountain. He moved up in weight and, in 1898, claimed the world middleweight title as well. 2 reigns at the same time are a rare feat, reserved for fighters who refuse to recognize limits. But the road to the top is never paved solely with applause. Disputes outside the ring began to grow. Critics questioned his opponents, some insinuating that his victories came too easily, and conflicting statistics swirled as though each number told a different version of his life. Whether 82, 84, 86, or even 90 victories, and dozens of knockouts, no one seemed to agree. Ryan, however, did not answer with words. His language was the sharp sound of impact, the sway of an opponent's head under his left jab. Yet behind the calm facade, he knew he was fighting something more treacherous than any rival, the uncertainty of how he would be remembered. As the years passed, his body began to feel the toll of the wars fought within the ropes. In 1907, after 2 decades of combat, Ryan hung up his gloves.
In my time, I met all comers, from lightweights to heavyweights, and I retired the undefeated welterweight and middleweight champion of the world.
He became a trainer, shaping new talent and passing on the discipline and composure that had defined his career. The glow of his achievements remained, but the world moved on, and his name began to fade into the yellowed pages of newspapers. He would live for decades more, watching new generations of champions, until his death on August 3, 1948, at the age of 78. Years after his passing, history delivered justice. In 1991, Tommy Ryan was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame, ensuring his legacy would not vanish. Today, his name still sparks debates over statistics, but it also conjures images of a man whose skill and precision placed him among the greatest. From the skinny boy who dreamed of escaping routine to the champion who ruled 2 divisions, his journey proves that greatness is not only about winning, it's about defining an era. And in the distant echo of every punch, you can still hear Tommy Ryan reminding the world that boxing is, above all, the art of fighting forever.